Good day, students. Welcome to this JSS 1 Basic Science lesson on living things and their characteristics. How do we know that something is alive? A stone does not eat, a flame flickers but does not grow, and a virus is so simple that scientists debate whether it is truly alive. In this lesson, we will establish the clear criteria that define life. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to state the 7 characteristics of living things using the acronym MRSGREN, explain each characteristic with examples from Nigeria's environment, distinguish living from non-living things and from once living things, and give examples of organisms from the plant and animal kingdoms. Let us begin. What is a living thing? A living thing, organism, is any entity that possesses and carries out the processes of life. Living things include animals, plants, fungi, bacteria, and protists. The 7 characteristics of living things, Mrs. Gren. M. Movement. All living things move some part of themselves. Animals move from place to place, locomotion. Plants move more slowly, leaves turn towards sunlight, tropism, roots grow downward, gravitropism. Even your lungs move as you breathe. Respiration. Living things break down food to release energy. This happens in every living cell. Respiration is not equal to breathing. Breathing is how some organisms get oxygen for respiration, but they are not the same. S. Sensitivity. Response to stimuli. Living things detect and respond to changes in their environment. A mimosa plant, touch me not, folds its leaves when touched. Your eye blinks when something moves near it. Animals move towards food and away from danger. G. Growth. Living things increase in size and complexity. A seed grows into a tree. A baby grows into an adult. Growth in living things is permanent and organized, cells divide and differentiate. Reproduction. Living things produce offspring to continue their species. Without reproduction, a species would eventually disappear. Reproduction may be sexual, 2 parents, or asexual, 1 parent. Excretion. Living things remove waste products of their chemical reactions from their bodies. Not defecation. Removing undigested food. Excretion is removal of metabolic waste. Humans excrete urea in urine, carbon dioxide in breath. Plants excrete oxygen and water vapor through leaves. Nutrition. Living things obtain food for energy and bodybuilding. Plants make their own food through photosynthesis, autotrophs/producers. Animals eat other organisms, heterotrophs/consumers. Living, non-living, and once living. Living, currently carrying out all life processes. Mango tree, catfish, earthworm, mosquito, human being, grass, mushroom, bacteria. Non-living, never alive rock, water, air, glass, plastic, metal, fire, sand. Non-living things may show some characteristics of life. Fire moves and grows, a car moves, but do not carry out all 7 life processes. Once living, dead or derived from living dry leaf, timber/wood, leather shoe, bone, coal, petroleum, fossil fuels, dry food grains. These were once alive but no longer carry out life processes. Organisms near you in Nigeria. Animals, lizards, common on walls, red weaver ants, hawk moths, tilapia, goats, chickens, crows. Plants, guinea corn/sorghum, cassava, plantain, neem tree or dogonero, water lily, hibiscus. Fungi, mushrooms, eaten in soups, mold on bread. Bacteria, in soil, decomposers, yogurt fermentation, some cause diseases, typhoid, tuberculosis. Detailed examples for each characteristic. Movement. The sunflower turns its head to follow the sun across the sky each day, heliotropism. A cat stalks and pounces on its prey. Respiration. A yam tuber in storage respires slowly, releasing heat and carbon dioxide. That is why grain stores get warm. Sensitivity. Cockroaches flee from light, negative phototaxis. Flowers open during the day and close at night. Growth: a chick grows from a tiny egg, and in 6 to 8 weeks becomes a full-size chicken. Reproduction: cassava propagated by stem cuttings. Asexual: mango produces seeds in fruits. Sexual. Excretion: humans produce sweat to excrete water, salts, and urea. Plants release excess water as water vapor through stomata of transpiration. Nutrition: the neem tree photosynthesizes to make glucose. A goat eats grass and digests it to extract nutrients. 3 examination questions. Question 1. Which of the following is a living thing? Fire, stone, mango tree, iron nail. Answer: mango tree. It carries out all 7 life processes, NERDC. Fire moves and grows but does not respire, excrete, reproduce, or respond to stimuli in a biological way. Question 2. Explain why a virus is considered on the boundary of life. A virus cannot reproduce on its own, has no metabolism, no respiration or excretion, and does not grow independently. It only shows reproduction when inside a living host cell. Because it lacks most of the NERDC criteria independently, viruses are not classified as living organisms by most scientists. They are described as obligate intracellular parasites. Question 3. A student said breathing and respiration are the same. Is this correct? Explain. No. Breathing, or ventilation, is the physical process of moving air in and out of lungs, or gills. Respiration is a chemical process that occurs inside every living cell, breaking down glucose to release energy, ATP. Plants respire continuously but do not breathe. Single-celled organisms like bacteria respire without lungs. 3 common mistakes. Mistake 1. Confusing excretion with egestion. Excretion is removal of metabolic waste products produced by chemical reactions inside cells, urine, CO2, sweat. Egestion, defecation, is removal of undigested food that was never absorbed into cells. It passed through the body without being used. Egestion is not a life process. Mistake 2. Thinking movement only means walking or running. Plants move, they grow towards light, open and close flowers, and their roots grow downward. Movement is any change in position or orientation, even at the cellular level. Mistake 3. Say non-living things cannot move. Non-living things can move. A ball rolls, a river flows, fire spreads, but they do not carry out all 7 life processes. The test for life is all 7 characteristics, not just one. Summary. Living things carry out all 7 processes: movement, respiration, sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion, nutrition, remembered as NERDC. Non-living, rock, water, fire, lack most or all life processes. Once living, dry leaf, wood, leather, fossil fuels. Respiration is not equal to breathing. Respiration is in every cell. Excretion is not equal to egestion. Excretion removes metabolic waste. Egestion removes undigested food. Viruses are not classified as living. For homework, A. List the 7 life processes with 1 example each from your environment. B. Classify: candle flame, cassava plant, plastic bag, earthworm, dry bone, cloud. C. Explain the difference between excretion and egestion. Attempt a quiz on your LMS. Keep exploring the world around you. Visit Litech Academy at academy.litech.com.ng. Until next time.